you, Papa. Ma'am, the chef is not coming. What? That's impossible.
I can help.
He wasn't hired to cook. He wasn't even noticed. Just another man in a uniform. A mop in his hand. A name no one remembered. Until the night everything went wrong. A ruined dinner. Important guests. A CEO on the edge of losing everything. And in that chaos, a quiet single dad stepped into the kitchen. What he cooked that night wasn't just food. It was something deeper. Something personal. And when the CEO took the first bite, he froze. Because that taste wasn't just familiar. It was impossible. Stay till the end, because what that meal revealed will change everything you believe about loss, memory, and the power of human connection. The building stood tall and bright against the city skyline. Inside, everything moved with precision. Luxury. Power. Perfection. At the center of it all was Devika Rao. CEO. Strong. Respected. Untouchable. Her company was preparing for a crucial dinner. Investors. Partners. A deal worth millions. Everything had to be flawless. But life doesn't always follow plans. In the service corridor, a man worked quietly. Kabir. A single father. Hired for cleaning. Invisible. He moved through the hallway with a cart. Cleaning what others left behind. But behind his silence was a story no one knew. At home, a small girl waited for him every night. His daughter, Noor. The only reason he kept going. Every job. Every hour. Was for her. That evening, something went wrong. The main chef didn't arrive. Calls went unanswered. Panic spread in the kitchen. "We're running out of time," someone shouted. Devika's assistant rushed in. "Ma'am, the chef is not coming." Devika froze. "What do you mean not coming?" she said sharply. "No one can replace him on such short notice." The room filled with tension. This dinner was everything. Across the hallway, Kabir heard the chaos. He paused. Not his business. Not his place. But something inside him didn't let him walk away. He stepped closer. "I can cook," he said quietly. The room went silent. People turned. "You," someone laughed. Kabir didn't react. "I can help," he repeated. Devika looked at him. Doubt. Frustration. Desperation. "What experience do you have?" she asked. Kabir hesitated. "Enough," he said. There was no time to argue. "Fine," Devika said. "You have one chance." Kabir nodded. And stepped into the kitchen. A place he hadn't stood in 4 years. He closed his eyes for a moment. Then began. The kitchen came alive. Not with chaos, but with focus. Kabir moved with quiet confidence. His hands remembered what his life had forgotten. Every ingredient. Every step. Precise. He didn't rush. He created a dish that wasn't on the menu, but came from somewhere deeper. The dinner began. Guests arrived. Conversations flowed. Devika watched closely. Nervous. Waiting. The first dish was served. Silence. Then she took a bite and froze. The room blurred around her. Because that taste was a memory. A memory she had buried years ago. Her eyes filled with emotion. "No," she whispered. She stood up. "Who made this?" she asked. The room fell silent. Kabir stepped forward. "I did." Devika stared at him. "How?" she asked. "Where did you learn this?" Kabir looked down. "My wife," he said softly. "She taught me." Devika's breath caught. "What was her name?" she asked. Kabir hesitated. Aisha. Silence. Devika stepped back. Because that name meant everything. She was my sister, Devika said. The truth landed like a storm. Kabir looked up. Shock. Realization. You're Devika, he said. Tears filled her eyes. I lost her years ago, she said. So did I, Kabir replied. Silence filled the room. But this time, it wasn't heavy. It was healing. You cooked exactly like her, Devika said. Kabir smiled faintly. Because she never stopped teaching me, he said. That night, the dinner wasn't just successful. It became something more. A reunion. A connection. A reminder that people never truly leave. Days later, Kabir's life changed. Not with charity, but with recognition. Devika offered him a role. Not as a cleaner, but as the head of a new culinary project. Flexible hours. Respect. Dignity. Kabir accepted. Because it meant a better life for Noor. But more than that, it meant something else. Closure. And sometimes, life doesn't bring people together by chance. It brings them together through memory. Through love. Through something unseen. Because the things we lose don't disappear. They find their way back. In the most unexpected moments.